Hello. Right, okay. How to make a scroll. Show you. Right, enough light. See behind there, we've got like this piece here I call the skeleton. Oh, that's more like the skeleton. But anyway, that's got like a curved thing to it, so which makes me think it needs to be round like that. So I've decided to put foam over black fibre, which is in there. That's rolled in there. Instead of putting horsehair, I've decided to put foam. And now I want to pad this out so that this is with this. And so that's going to squash down like that. Because I haven't got a pattern for this, so I'm having to make my pattern from scratch. So if I put that one there, that will squash down like that. Right, and I've drawn behind, if this will let me do it, well, I've drawn behind here. I made the shape of this so that I've got the profile there, and I've made a pattern from that. I'm going to do a very small seam. I'll cut it out as well. Very small. Well, once I've cut that, I'm going to cut that now. Cut it. That's with some scissors. Not your best scissors, obviously, because it's plastic. And I've got enough here for two sides, for both sides. So it's, you know, all I've got to do then is open that up, split that, because that's a very thick, heavy-duty wadding, polyester wadding. Take the pin out. Although you can see it's a bit kind of, make sure that's the same first. And put it away. Okay. Yeah. Right. I'm now going to cut that. But I'm going to keep this end on here though, because I may want to wrap it round. So if I just cut towards there then. Oh, it's quite hard to cut. Usually I tell my students to pull this away, but they're my old scissors, so because this is plastic and it blunts the scissors, it can do. Can I pull it away? Maybe I can. No, I'm not going to. I'll cut a bit off now. And that's into two pieces. That's the end now. That's that shape. Split that in half. That'll go on that side. And that's for this side. That may go around the corner. Yep. Like that. So that if anything hits that, it won't damage the material. It's well padded. Yeah. That's that then. Yeah, so that's it. That'll pad that one out. Yeah. I've got this one that comes over like that. Mustn't forget there's a pin in there. I'll probably cut that away like that with my hands. That's it. Oops, not too much. I'll cut the scissors. Safer, isn't it? Right. Definitely. So with the pattern I've made a pattern from that there. And all this will squash down. It will squash a bit, not a lot, but it will. So it's enabling me to have a small seam. I'd say 0.5 centimeters all the way around here, 0.5 around this curved bit. So we are going to put that there in a moment. So I've cut it out. Here we are. I did earlier. So there we are. Cut it out. So we'll do another pin to hold it in. And I need the, oh, there it is. Well, for now, that one came out too small because I haven't got a pattern for it. So it came out slightly too small, really. I thought I could really squash it in, but I can't. It's too much hard work. Now, let's have a look. I was going to put the camera up there to show you. But what I might do is, but it's charging up. Might have enough on there. No, I don't know. Anyway, let's use this side for the moment. So you place this in its right where it wants to go. There's going to be a panel in on this side as well. Anyway, let's get this bit right first. I'd like to cut that selvage edge off because it's a bit annoying. Put it straight on a table. Cut that off. Okay, got no selvage edge. This bit would get attached to there with a stapler once I've stitched this on. Now to stitch this on, you can zoom in. I'll bring you there, put you there, you might be able to see what I'm trying to, that's it like that maybe, yeah. Take the pin out. There's another pin in there. I'll leave it in. I forget that's there. I'm gonna lightly glue that on to there. So when it comes to stitching, I don't know if you're going to be able to see how I'm going to stitch it. Right, so that's going to go there. I want that to go to there. So I'm going to just turn that over like that. Take one off. Come on, take one off because that's for that side. And I'm going to attach that from there. It gives me enough to attach to the bar there. And I'm going to stitch that onto there. Right, keeping that there like that. Pin it. It doesn't go anywhere. And it's going to be 0.5, which is half a centimetre. Now you'll be seeing this back to front. That's the only thing. I don't know if I can change this the other way. You might be able to. Might be able to. Do we? That means I've got to turn the camera around the other way. Alright, let's do that then. Let's see if it works. No, it doesn't. Oh well. Alright then, never mind. Back to front it is. You never know, you might be able to work it out from this, on what I'm doing. That's still pinned on. See, that way. It's too bright. Yeah, I'm going to stitch it from that way, going all the way down, but that way, yeah. Alright, let's do it. 0.5 from that pin. Let's transfer the pin on the other side. That'll be there. Take that out. To turn my stitches down so they're a bit smaller, because this is going to take a lot of pressure, this shape that I'm making. I wonder if I have to nip it, because I'm putting a straight piece into a curve. I have to nip it around on the curve first and then stitch it on. I might be able to show you this actually. So place it on there. I can't see, I don't know. So place that one there like that and then stitch around. But because I couldn't turn the camera around. Maybe I'll do another video on just that bit, but on this bit, on the other side, so you can see what I'm doing. Knit them all round again. I would say knit them as long as 0.3 or 4, but you're stitching 0.5, half a centimetre. So lay it on there first. Don't stretch it or anything. It's nice to have it quite full on that bit. Curved. Helps if you've got sharp scissors on their ends, but they're not really very sharp. I'm going to show you again. You can zoom in, if you can see that. I hope so. See, you can zoom in, and I'll show you once I've stitched it. I'm doing some more nipping because there's more curves. Let's get some sharper scissor ends, like these ones. They're all blunt. Okay, like the ones at work, I think. Okie dokie. Now I'm on the straight bit. I'll stitch that all the way down. 0.5. Check something, so you want to leave it open somewhere. On the straight bit, on the top to there. I want to leave it open, so that's about 14 inches down from the top to there. I'm going to leave it open because one bit's going to go inside the front. Cotton didn't run out. And the other's going to go inside the chair, inside that way, and one's going to go straight down but into this bit here, because I've decided I want it to be like that. Anyway, here it is. Obviously you're seeing me back to front, it's not in real look, you know, but there's all the nips, you see, because it's the straight bit has got nips in and the curve hasn't. And when I turn it round like that, it'll be back, that's it, like that. So let's see what it looks like on the chair. Let's turn that up. Yeah. I haven't glued it yet, but I just want to see what it's going to look like. This will be attached here, down there. Temporary tack it first. Temporary tack it, shall we, with a hammer? Get a nail. Jeffrey, where are you now? Oh, there's a large one there. I don't want to staple it because it'll be hard to get out, and I'm just going to temporary tack it so it's a little bit, so it's easy to, there's a little bit in so it's easy to get out. Right, so that's going to come, I'm going to attach that to that bit there. Attach that there. Put that down just temporarily. Not all the way in. Did you go in? Sounded like, was it metal? Oh, that looks alright. Looks like it's going to be okay. With all these facing outwards, the seams. Let's take that pin out of there just in case it's causing mischief. I'll leave it in. That's better. That's much better. See, that's open. Now it's got to go in. That's going to stay out. I might have to cut that or undo a bit more. Now, it's all going to squash down. That's going to come round like that and be really, really tight. I don't want any creases in. And then this comes all the way along here. And you see. This will all be attached to here first, and then that will give me, once that's pulled this way really tight, you see that looks like it needs to be taken in there, that shape. Anyway, once that's pulled tight around, and this is pulled this way, stapled down onto this wooden bar here, then I'll be able to, and then once this is stitched to this, once I get the right size, let's turn that off, you probably can't hear me. And once all this is attached, I can then pull this down really tight, and it'll end up through this bit here. Come on. I was going to get rid of this chair, but I don't think I'm going to now. The amount of work. But yeah, there we are. But I end up keeping all my chairs. Terrible. I've got to get rid of something. There we go. That's a bit too pointy for my liking, so I might just shave a little bit off of there. Just stitch a bit of that off. Let's have another look. Temporary. Put another tack in. Temporary tack it. Have a look. Another one. Just ferrying it away. I'm going to put one there, I think. If it'll allow me to. I think it will. Under. No, of course it won't. It's probably blunt. There's another one. like staples. But if you make, you know, if you want to temporary do it, it's not good to use the staples. So just get a tack in there first of all, just a temporary. Come on, get in there now. I'm going to have trouble getting that in now, I'm sure I am. Oh, let's try and get that one. Might end up stapling it in a minute. Nope. It's because there's a foam there, you see, and it's really difficult. No, alright then. Third time unlucky. Anyway, so I'm going to imagine that's attached because I will just staple that. It's quite nice. Yeah, that's alright. You get the idea though. And that will come round there like that and be attached to the wood there, all the way down there. Not too bad, but it needs to be really pulled down like that. There we are. And that's pulled there like that. But that definitely wants to come out, to come in. Yeah, it's just a little bit, isn't it? Yeah. That definitely wants to come in a bit. Yeah, I'm going to stitch that. So let's pin it where it's got to go, come out. From there. Keeping it curved. I could draw it on there, but I'm just pinning it. That's it. From there I'm going to take that bit out. That's it. So let's take the temporary tack out. As easy as that. Take that off. Oh wait, that's it. See, I've pinned it there. That's what's got to come off. So you go inside and you'll see the pins in there on the other side, and you transfer the pins, get some more pins and transfer them here. Or I could draw it. Let's draw it. It's probably better. Pencil. It's got to be really smooth, and yeah, there we are. So I've drawn that bit now. I can take the pins out now. Oh, should show you really what I was doing, drawing it there. Alright. Take them pins out. Yeah, it's too pointy. That's good. But I think in order for me to do that, I don't think I can just take it in, or can I? I might be able to. I might have to just no, I think I could just take that in, can I? No, because that's square. Yeah, so I've got to undo that bit and then cut a bit off of there. I've got to undo just that little bit there and cut a bit off of this actual scroll, and then sew the straight part on, because it's a straight sewn onto a curved thing here. Let's just undo that. If I take it in, it's not going to sit right. It's not going to be right. Come on. There's different ways of doing scrolls, but I quite like the way this one ends up looking when it's stitched, as all we know. There's another way where you can get some hardboard. You cut a profile out of a scroll in hardboard, and then you put a couple of imagine where's the pattern? Imagine this here is the board without a seam allowance, and you'd bang a couple of nails going that way and that way, maybe 2 there and 2 here, maybe 1 at the corner. But I don't really like that way of doing it, but and then I think you would glue it on. You would actually glue the whole thing once you've, imagine it hasn't got a seam allowance on it, and you put the material on it and then glue it around, so it's loads of glue in, and then you glue it onto the chair and then bang the nails in. So that's another way of doing it. But yeah, maybe just bang it on, because yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, yep, hope that was clear. Bye bye for now.